This evening we're very fortunate to have some IPI ambassadors, teachers within the schools, students, community partners who have helped IPEI succeed, who have been recipients of grants, who have been community partners in those grants. Most of them are carrying red balloons around. So if you get a chance, if you could stop and say hello to them and ask them what IPI has meant to them. Because truly what really matters in what we're doing is not the money that we raise, it's not the grants we give, it's the impact that we have. And these people, more than anybody else, recognize what the impact is and are on the front lines with it, and we appreciate everything that they're doing. So let's give them a thanks for all that they do for us.
Thank you, Kevin, for the welcome for everyone and the introductions. IPI is indeed a team effort with many of us working with a shared mission and vision focused on Ithaca's children. Many working together with IPI and many working in the schools and across the community. This important work is what inspired our capital campaign theme, our children, our schools, and our future. I want to share why IPI is doing a capital campaign. You may be looking at our brochure and wondering where the IPI building will be. While many capital fund drives are about physical structures, the word capital has more to do with financial resources and the investment of resources that can then be used to generate more. In our case, more grants, more programs, and more capacity to pursue this shared mission and vision. A year ago, the IPI board was involved with strategic planning and with planning for our 15th anniversary celebration. We knew that then that our organization was evolving. You can call us adolescent. And it was time to make some adjustments to our structure. So as part of planning the celebration, we began the quiet phase of this campaign. First, asking ourselves and our founders and our former board members to consider capital campaign pledges and gifts, in addition to the already generous annual support they were giving us. Today, you're all gathered as the IPI campaign goes public. Our goal is to raise $600,000 in capital for 3 strategic priorities. Firstly, half of the total, $300,000, is for expanding current programs and grants. Secondly, 30%, or $180,000, is for building organizational capacity. And the remaining 20%, or $120,000, is to support an endowment for IPI's future. There are more details about these priority areas in our printed and our web materials, but let me briefly say that we will be listening to the children, the schools, and the community as we decide how to expand our programs and grants. We will be seeking to embrace emerging opportunities, and we welcome your input and your ideas. We've already embraced one such opportunity when we allocated funds from the campaign's quiet phase for the ICSD Teaching and Learning with Technology one-to-one initiative. There's information here tonight about this project, piloting mobile device use in classrooms, including teachers here who have experienced it directly, and we'll share that with you. In addition, we began to shift our organizational model with staff support when last fall we hired our first half-time staff member to support the work of the volunteers and the board and the committees. All 3 campaign priorities are needed if we're to continue all we're doing while we mature to adulthood. Having capital to start an endowment is a statement that IPI is here to stay. Next, you'll hear from Jennifer, who will share her perspectives on IPI's current impact and our prospects for an even stronger future.
This weekend, I was given the task over the long holiday of coming up with some words to convey to you why giving to the IPEI campaign matters. I believe that by supporting this campaign, you will be fortifying the foundation that holds IPEI as we transition from a volunteer-run organization to a volunteer-led organization. We are, and we will continue to be, good stewards of your money. A stronger IPEI can do more. I believe your support will allow IPEI to increase its outreach to and impact on students and teachers, requests for support, grants, and collaborations have skyrocketed. This school year alone, over $300,000 worth of grants have been awarded. This is a record amount, as you can imagine. These grants have direct impact on students and teachers. A stronger IPEI can do more. Teachers tell us, and I quote, "When I receive IPEI grants, I feel validated as a teacher and encouraged to try more creative projects," end quote. Research shows us that students learn best when they are engaged in collaborative learning experiences. IPEI facilitates these by making connections for teachers with community partners, and by encouraging connections with local resources, and by allocating funds to enhance teaching and learning in the Ithaca schools. A stronger IPEI can do more of this as well. Join us. Your gift to IPEI and the campaign will transform lives for teachers and students. And a stronger IPEI can certainly do more. I'd now like to introduce Terry Burns.
I want to extend my thanks to all of you in the room who have already participated in this campaign, and I see many faces that I recognize. But my job is also to invite anyone who hasn't yet participated, who is hopefully moved by the stories you've heard tonight and by Mary's explanation of what the campaign is going to do for our community, to join us in this effort. It is my honor to say that we, during the quiet phase, have gotten gifts of $504,425 toward this goal. So we feel really excited that the community is behind this, that they approve of the mission, and that they want to see more of all the good things that IPEI has been able to help support. That doesn't mean we're done. The last 100,000 is always the hardest, and it's going to take many, many gifts from lots of people in the community, and we are going to be sending out a letter, having events, doing things that we need to do to reach people, and inviting them to join us. So if you haven't done it yet, we'd love to ask you if you would consider a gift on your way out, or as you walk around. There are brochures that give you all the information about how to do this. It's a 3-year campaign, so you can make a pledge over a 3-year period, and we've tried to make it as easy as possible. You can go to the website, you can call and make a phone call and put it on your credit card, you can send us a check. So whatever it takes, we're hoping to make it possible for you.